You are ready for your next project, but you aren't sure whether your idea will be viable in 10, 5, or even 2 years. How do you know what niche your online business should be in? After all, you don't want to waste your time building a business no one needs. Here are the best evergreen niche business opportunities. Beauty niche. With luxury beauty products still fetching 10% for Amazon affiliates, it's clear there are massive margins in this niche. Most of the content in the beauty niche surrounds e-commerce and product reviews, and the target demographic is obviously women. Big brands in this niche, apart from product manufacturers themselves, include Birdie, Into the Gloss, and publishers like Glamour and Allure. But there are plenty of smaller niches with space for new entrants. Finance niche. Similar to health, the finance niche is incredibly competitive because there are a lot of financial upsides to be found if you're able to win over customers. Some of the most popular products and brands in this space include Personal Capital and Credit Sesame, not to mention credit card brands like American Express. In terms of other players, you'll find creditcards.com, Bankrate, NerdWallet, and many others all looking for a piece of the personal finance pie. Health niche. Health, wealth, and relationships are about as evergreen as you can get. No matter what's happening in the world, every human being needs to take care of these 3 areas. Starting with health, this niche can be extremely competitive but also lucrative. When it comes to online businesses like content websites, you're competing with big brands like WebMD and Healthline. But smaller niches inside of health could be interesting for you, especially if you can compete by appealing to a smaller market. Pets niche. Somehow akin to relationships are our pets. TD Ameritrade found that dog owners spend, on average, $1,200 per year on their furry friends, more than twice as much as cat owners. And since the pandemic started, they've been spending even more. Some of the most popular companies in this niche include PetSmart and Chewy, with subscription boxes like BarkBox growing in popularity. It's not just dogs. You can build businesses around just about any animal, and people have them as pets. And as far as niches go, you don't have to stop at the species. You can get specific about the breed or variety to hone in even more closely on your target audience. Sports niche. By their nature, the vast majority of sports aren't evergreen. People play different sports at different times of the year. After all, it's called basketball season for a reason. But taken in combination, you can build a year-round business in the sports niche by covering sports that happen at all times of the year. For example, summer sports like swimming and volleyball are paired with winter sports like skiing and snowboarding. Photography niche. It's been interesting to watch the photography niche develop over the last couple of years. New brands and technologies are steadily overtaking giants, and it's an exciting time to be in the game. The most popular photography brands include Canon, Nikon, Sony, and Panasonic, with more niche brands like Fujifilm appealing primarily to enthusiasts. On the other hand, you've got action camera makers like GoPro and drone cameras coming from the likes of DJI. That said, photography is a highly technical niche. Unless you're an expert or enthusiast, you'll have a hard time breaking in without an extremely steep learning curve. Online learning niche. With everyone stuck at home for the last year, online learning has experienced an explosion, but it was always a profitable place to be in. Why not? With video courses and virtual instruction largely automated, the cost of bringing on a new student is virtually zero, making the rest pure profit. According to Forbes, Udemy added over $1 billion to its valuation in November 2020, raising up to $100 million. But you don't have to be that big to participate in this niche. In fact, niche courses and online communities are virtually limitless opportunities. Food niche. While the food might be the most evergreen niche there is, if you're getting into cooking and baking, you might be surprised how seasonal some of the topics can be. I learned that interest in chocolate chip cookies spikes around Christmas, but baking bread is stable year-round. Depending on your business model, you'll want to take this into consideration. Big players in the food niche include recipe sites like allrecipes.com, bbcgoodfood.com, and a number of sites owned by food producers like Betty Crocker, Callhouse, and many more.